For $7,000, it had better do 3 times it. You know what you do, Tom? Look up Mtron amplifiers, EMPTRON, or look up, what is it, the OEM 4K? That's a blister machine right there, too, for less than that.
Oh, no, I ain't looking up anything. It happened to pop up on my screen. I looked over there and went, oh, that's pretty. And I clicked on it and see what it was. But no, I ain't looking up anything. I ain't buying anything. I ain't looking up anything. No. I got exactly what I need right here.
I was going to say, man, L-Craft. Trucking must be good.
Yeah, generally speaking, yeah, but no, not in my. I got a wife to take care of and motor to rebuild, so yeah, no, it's not in my future. Not going to be anytime ever.
Well, I hear that.
If I knew I was going to live this long, I took better care of myself.
That's why I quit drinking years ago.
Yeah, just shoot me dead.
That's my dog. What you working on over there, your Royal Madness?
Currently, a buzz. No, nothing really. I was going to put a loop up, but my shoulder and my right arm is numb, and it's just hopefully tomorrow will be a brighter day.
You did nothing with the towers today.
I can't, man. I got no mobility in my right arm.
Oh, wow.
Got them in both of them. Torn, or actually I had a pulled muscle. And yeah, it knocks your damn arm numb. That ain't no fun.
Hey, Mike, that means your penis might get some strain if you got to use your left hand.
Oh, man, I tell you. Well, I don't know. Right hand is numb. It feel like someone else is doing it, right? Not like I'm going to feel my dick in it.
That's the stranger.
There you go. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get a grip either. Not going to be able to get a grip either if it's numb. Be like Sloppy Sally.
That's all right, too. I've been down that back alley a few times.
Wallow around and not even touch the outside.
And hear an echo. Bad thing is sometimes people hit their back.
Yeah, I never, that's really bad. That's how I found the ring one time. But, yeah, I never talk right into the microphone there.
Hey, Mike. Billy had, you know how I do when I do the questions, Billy always tosses them distractors in there. He put one in there the other day. He had a picture of Garfield and he's holding a glass of milk. No, it's Kermit the Frog. Holding a glass of milk and he's looking out his back patio into the forest. The captions were, you ever drink a glass of milk and then wonder if it came from the same cow? That's some good acid there, buddy.
Can you imagine how much fun this group would be if we were doing this in the 80s? And, everybody, I'm going to go get a line, a beer. And, yeah, that'd be a really fun group then, wouldn't it? Yeah, a little four-way window pane, everybody'd be happy.
Well, anyway, did some studying today. That was fun.
Yeah, I tell you what, I have a audible, if you want to do an audible, by the way, but I have one for the extra test. You might not want to do that driving down the highway. It will bore you to death. And I used to go back and forth. And what did I just hear? I go back and forth, but damn thing's like 5 hours long. I forgot how many chapters it was, but yeah, I listened to it quite a few times and stayed awake.
Yeah, they just changed the test in June of last year, so I don't know how much of it they changed. I think most of it was the digital stuff, but I don't know. I got that ham radio prep, I think is what it's called, and I paid for the bundle back when I was, first starting out, and they updated it, and I've got the whole video tutorials and walk you through the test and all that, the whole nine, but the guy, they could put people on there that can, I don't know, that can articulate the English language a little bit better. I mean, I can't understand their accents or their speech impediment, and I'm like, what did he say? It was like, crazy.
Well, the book I liked was the Craig Buck book. I was a big fan of Craig Buck's book. I loved his book. The Audible, I don't know who did mine, but it's so boring. He's a monotone guy. He knows all this crap. But it just drags it out. And he'll explain to you capacitance, resistance, reactance, all that shit. He explains it to you and why it does this and why it does that, and all that. And you got to back it up. Oh, wait, hold on, back up. What did you just say? Because you drift off. Right? You're going down the highway, listen to the Audible, and you just drift off. It was like, okay, I'm good now. But yeah, I use 3 different sources to get my extra.
Yeah, I do the reading, the video, and then I just study the test too. But been doing it here last few days, about 15-20 minutes until it gets boring and my brain starts to shut off. I can't believe they still want people to know that nonsense that nobody's going to use in amateur radio. I can understand back in the day when you had to put together your own transceiver, We don't have to know any of that crap anymore, man. I'm not an electronics technician, never plan on being one.
Brother, I said the same thing. I said, look, I'm not trying to build a radio. I just want to talk on one.
Yeah, it's insanity at its finest, I guess. There is a group of hams that will eventually die off, and the test will change and be much easier. But everybody says, when they did away with code, that's why everybody's going crazy now. No, it was going crazy back when there was code.
Yeah, like I said again, if it made it too much easier, right, it wouldn't be extra. So, yeah, it's just bragging rights is really all it really amounts to start with. And when I studied for mine, I knew that. I'm way less knowledgeable than most people on the radio, but I still wound up getting the damn thing. So, yeah, like I said, it's bragging rights. All it is. It's just to have that E behind your call sign,
No. The extra frequencies comes in handy too, for me anyway. But yeah, I don't know. It'll happen here soon. I got nothing else to do during the daytime, so I've been studying.
What's the formula for a full wave antenna?
105 divided by the frequency. Oh, now are you quizzing me? If you're doing it in meters.
Or some such number anyway, close.
Yeah, and the answer is 520. Yeah, the answer is always 520.
So it's 468 for a half wave, so you double that number. What does that come out to? 1004? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think that one's for the meters instead of feet.
Right, it's 2 numbers, feet and meters. to use the feet one.
Yeah. Same here.
Then I convert to inches.
Yeah. If you want to get real nice and close, then convert to inches. So, 1,005 over the frequency. I think that's it. It's been a long time since I used that one.
Yep, that's what it is.
I gotta quit talking or somebody will revoke my extra.
I think yours has been revoked for quite some time, actually.
Yeah, Mark probably sent the letter.
That's why his lights were dimming.
I found the letter that I got the mail the other day from the ARRL. Funny.
I know, Ed, right? Yeah. Mark's probably the one that sent the letter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's cool. I love Mark. He's so sweet.
He sent the recordings in. He sent the MP3 files, the WAV files.
Guys saying, I'm just running 2K tonight, that's all. And they give their call letters.
Hey, Ed, he probably sent the recording in where I said I was driving my 572 with an 811H and putting out 5,000 watts. They probably sent that one in, too.
I'd like to see you try that one. I really would. I'd like to be there and witness it.
I would like to see that on video.
Yeah, no. I may backbeat a Texas Star with 1,200 watts, but I'm not going to blow this one up right now.
What's the maximum input of that 572? What is it, like 120 watts?
110, what they say in the book.
Yeah, that's right. Have that thing running full bore out of the radio. 100 watts all the time.
My
what the
Elton
hell
says
am I even
125,
running right now?
man. And I see what 100 can do. I'd be damned if I won't put 125 into it. I'd start melting things.
Yep, I'm running 90 watts, 116 degree output temperature on the exhaust side, and right around 1,100 watts.
I never run over 1,000 watts. I like to keep it low key.
Yeah, Ed, I know you're not big on heat, but I've always been big on heat, and I know you've told me this 900 times, but I like to keep mine semi-cool anyway. When it gets up over the 150 mark, turn the fan on.
I'm not 150.
After trying to figure out that last mathematical equation, that's probably your brain temperature.
No, I thought I heard you say Mark's 150.
Well, that's your brain temperature after trying to figure out that math equation.
So I was thinking, Mike, thinking about grabbing an IC7000 to add over there to the shack. 100 watts on 2 meters, 75 on 440, does D-star. Yeah, it does a lot. Almost. Yeah. Seemed like a cool little radio. I was reading it. Read all about it today.
Yeah, it's a cool. I think that's what Frank uses in his mobile. What he used to use at his house. Yeah, the 7,000.
Yeah, it's just 2 meter, 440, and 1296 or something. Yeah, does the 3 bands.
Oh, which one does the HF and the 2 meter? I think is it a 71 or I thought it was a 7,000.
Yeah, 71.
Yeah. And that is the 991A. That does all the bands with 2 meter and 440.
The Icon 7000's a shack in the box. That does 2 meter 440 and 6 through 160.
That's what I thought, because that's what Frank
That was
uses.
the predecessor to the 706 Mark IIG. I had one like an asshole. I got rid of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because that's what Frank uses in his mobile.
Yep, it's the first and only ICOM besides the 7610 that offered an external monitor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the IC9700. That's the one I'm looking at.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one that looks like the 7300.
Looks like, yeah. So you could confuse it with the 7300. It just does 2 meter 440 and 1296 or whatever.
Hey, Mark.
You can mod it to do a little bit more, but yeah, I have the 9700 as well.
Yeah, hey, Mark, I used to call those the Twisted Sisters, right?
Really
7300 to 9700.
Excited.
And they want way too much for that 9700. Last time I looked, they're still like $1,500 for that damn thing.
Yup, that was a triple, but yeah, I heard it's insane. I heard every one of you. Tom, that's too much money for that 9700. I see the price tag, I'm like, wow, no way.
Yeah, 1795 or something.
And it never came down. It's been that way ever since it came out. It never came down, which makes no friggin' sense to me.
It was $1,700
up there, the gigahertz.
back in the 1990s when it, or the early 2000s when it came out. I caught it on a sale from Dingy Parts. I ended up getting it for $15 something. They had like a $300 off coupon from ICOM, and that's when I bought mine. And shit, if it ain't changed a bit.
Yeah, well, I think they're charging so much because that radio goes up into the gigahertz in that area.
Well, like I said, I used to always call them the Twisted Sisters, and that's what I want to hear at my house until I went a different direction.
You can remotely operate it as well.
Right, and it does D-Star, which I don't really know anything about.
It's ICOM's digital version of Yaesu Fusion and, those things.
Crap we don't use.
Yaesu Wires X.
Yeah, crap we don't use.
Right. And it automatically tracks satellites. You can do satellite operations with 440 to 2 meter and vice versa.
Yeah, go ahead and give that to Flip Flop, Dave, and let him try to figure out how to operate it.
Now, the best thing it says to do is get the software from RT Systems. Get that hooked up, click on the state of Florida, and load all 2 meter 440 repeaters right into memory.
Away you go.
Right. Hit the scan button, and there you go.
Don't forget to put Hanks in there.
Oh, yeah. In the repeater book.
It's not.
Oh, see, there's always one left out.
It's bootlegger. It's bootleg.
Damn rebel.
Just another one of the things I need to do. I gotta get it under my call sign, but I haven't got that far yet.
So it's up and working though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna put that antenna up on top of the big tower?
Not yet. But I got the one we're operating off of is at 175 feet. So, it's only about 20 feet shy.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Yeah. If you go to 200, it's not going to make no difference.
Hey, Mike, can you hit that Hanks repeater from St. Pete?
No, I can't because I don't have any 2 meter stuff up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hit it from Tampa, but you got to pick the right spot.
George hit it with a handheld.
Where's he in his backyard? In your backyard?
No, from Clearwater. 5 watts.
Right.
Like on the 20th story.
It's interesting. Now, I haven't tried it. I got an HD, a 10 watt HD, but I don't know if I can hit it or not.
No, I'm pretty sure you can. Jojo can hit it, but he's only 2 blocks from here.
Right? Now, when my 2 meter antenna goes back up, it'll be a different story.
That's what we're waiting for.
All right, are we sufficiently tuned up?
Wasn't me, but I'll be right back. Excuse me, KD4 TWS.
Well, but you just reminded me I've got to turn the amp on and get it tuned up.